All right, so sorry if the audio is terrible. It's on my to-do list to get a microphone for these kind of videos. Um, you see, I'm in Texas, got my double styrofoam cup with my Texas tea in it. Just kidding, it's water. With Protect, my neighbors. It's a water supplement company, look it up. Anyways, I wanted to start making these videos to kind of do little vlog updates on what's going on at the shop. I do a lot of videos of the vehicles themselves, but I kind of want to give a little bit of, extra content, longer form content, stuff that's not just quick, stuff that I spend a little bit more time editing. I'll get to that. And yeah, just something a little bit different. I see a lot of people doing vlogs, and I think that, the stuff I do is pretty cool, so I'm going to give it a shot. Speaking of time and editing, I've had a hard time, to say the least. It hasn't been an easy transition. Moving here in February, just over 4 months. I've done one big restoration, one full wrap, and then a few small odd jobs. So haven't really done shit for work, which is tough. The stuff I have done has come out good. Happy with it. Customers are happy, but just had a hard time getting the word out there. So over the past week, I basically have been fixing that problem. So fixing the website, updating the YouTube, posting on Reddit, posting on forums, posting on groups on Facebook, just posting everywhere online. And it's starting to really pick up, which is good. I actually got my first customer from Reddit. So if you see this, I appreciate you, brother. I will see you next week. But yeah, it's just one big problem that I had is when I moved, the Google business profile, which is basically when you Google something, a business profile pops up, or multiple business profiles. Mine got suspended when I moved here because they said it was, I don't know, it violated some service or terms. And people will say that it's because of the move. So I've been fighting with Google for months on and off, and I'm really pushing right now to fix that. But in the meantime, I actually just created a new one today. So again, I feel like I'm a little late to the board as far as doing all this stuff. I should have done this stuff months ago, but I kind of just got overwhelmed with the whole being here and just whatever. So now I'm kind of settling in and really trying to get the online presence out there, which is where I get 99.9% of my work is online. That, and then eventually it'll be word of mouth. But so yeah, so that's why I'm doing these vlogs. Let's talk about what's going on. So we got 2 wraps hopefully coming in the next 2 weeks. I posted one of them, which is like a satin metallic brown on a Mercedes. That one's gonna be really cool. He already got his roof wrapped probably 2 months ago. So I'm excited to do that. Hopefully he comes through. Again, I've gotten lots of hits over the past months, but people just kind of say they're gonna do it and then they don't do it. So it's hard to say. But that's one of the upcoming projects. Hopefully he comes through. The other one is a satin black Lincoln wrap, full car, older school Lincoln. I forget the year, but not super old school body style, but kind of like that 90s body style. I'd have to look, but so those 2 I'm pretty excited about. Both of them are gonna have gloss black trim. The satin with the gloss black always looks good. I tell people that all the time. Don't do a gloss black wrap, do a satin black wrap with the gloss accents. Comes out awesome. What else we got going on? We got a RSX full paint job, hopefully in the coming weeks. He just dropped it off at his mechanics today, I think he said. Again, if you've seen this video, Burrow, I look forward to that project. That one, he's getting his mechanic. He's doing a bunch of wire tucks and all that good stuff, so that way when we get it in, we can focus on the body, and he's going to be driving it out of here and enjoying it. Excited for that one. We got a STI wagon conversion coming in for a full color change. I believe it's silver now, and we're going to be doing either urban gray by Subaru. I posted a picture. There was urban gray, and then there was chalk gray by Porsche, which I'm a fan of the chalk gray. I think it's great. It's a lot lighter than the Nardo, but it's got that same solid gray. I don't want to say primer look, but primer-esque color. Really brings out the body lines. I think it's going to look good. Hopefully he goes with that one, but I'll do either one. I'll be happy. So look forward to that. He's got that currently at a fab shop. So we're waiting to hear back from them when they'll be finished. Pretty excited for that. What else we got going on? The Subaru that was supposed, I had two Subarus here. One was a donor car, and one was a car that we finished. He basically, when he picked up the finished car, stoked. His son was happy. He was texting me, everything's great. He was texting me that he was going to send over, ask me to get the information for the other car. Got him the information for the other car, and then he just fell off. He hasn't responded to a text in like 2 weeks. Kind of pissed off, but I just wanted a response. If you're not going to do it, or you didn't have plans to do it, you didn't have to tell me you were going to do it. It'd be fine. Now I have this car stuck in my shop. I already called, the people to register it as an abandoned vehicle. I can have it towed out at his expense. I don't really want to do that. I just kind of want it to just go away, I guess, or have him do the job. It's one of those things. I've had it happen in the past. People just drop shit off and then they decide, I don't want to deal with it, or pay to have it fixed, or whatever the case is. Part of the game. What else? I got my notes below the camera because it's the first time doing this, and semi-nervous, I wouldn't say embarrassed, but just trying to figure it out, trying to get my flow. Drago got a bath today. He hated that, but he smells good. What else? So I was saying, building the online. So I've updated the website a little bit. It hasn't changed too much. It looks very similar to the old one. Just added a few new, pictures and videos and stuff like that. But I've really gone through the YouTube and updated thumbnails and tried to clean up some of the videos that just didn't hit, or whatever the case is. That's the thing with YouTube is, I don't do a lot of these long format videos. I do a lot of short, in the moment videos. So I really want to start focusing on these longer format videos that are more organized and, have a point to them, so to speak. Whether it be a discussion like this or whatever the case is, but something that's longer format. So if somebody wants to watch it and get information, they can do that versus seeing a 60-second clip of a bumper I just sanded, and that doesn't really appeal to everybody, so I want to, put it out there and, try and build this kind of content, or longer form content. So what else? YouTube, build it online. Yeah, I mean, it pretty much hits a lot of the points that I've, gone over. I basically, over the past week, started messing with AI, and I've been using that a lot as far as the business. Again, when it comes to the marketing, hashtags, titles, YouTube videos and hashtags, even YouTube thumbnails. Like if you go to the YouTube now, all the thumbnails, and including this one, I'll be generating with ChatGPT, and it's just really been great. It's something that I think has held me back a little bit in the online space. I have a very good sense of posting content. I always post content. Everyone that has known me for a long time knows that I always post videos of, during work or whatever, but the refinement or the actual getting it into the right area, that's where I'm using the ChatGPT and the AI. Is basically have those captions and have those hashtags, titles and thumbnails, so that way it brings the whole package together. I can make the video, but I can't do, the behind the scenes editing and all that crap. So, well, it's not crap, but all that stuff to, so I'm gonna have them do that. I'm in no position to hire an editor. I'm in no position to hire a person to hold the camera when I have a $10 Amazon or whatever tripod. This works perfectly fine. And unfortunately, you guys will have to deal with me filming on this pretty messed up iPhone 14 for a little while. I would have loved to eventually get a vlog camera and a high def camera, but until then, you guys would just have to stick it out with this. And like I said, probably the first thing I'll get to upgrade this whole scenario is going to be the microphone, because I know the sound quality right now sucks. And I know that's going to be a turn off for a lot of people that turn on the video and they're going to instantly turn away because of the audio quality. Just bear with me a few weeks. I will get there. But yeah, that's about it. Living situation, I live at the shop, which is not easy. It's comfortable for me. I'm pretty low maintenance, but yeah, so been doing that. The truck is kind of on a standstill. I did obviously the hood, but I need a lot of parts, and until I get, like I said, some more work and some bills caught up, there's really not going to be room for me to do any cosmetic to my truck at this time. Hopefully this video, like I said, gets to the right people. They see it. I have gotten customers off of YouTube as of lately, or interests, I should say, not really customers translating to finances, but customers in the sense of interest. But yeah, if you don't mind, it helps support. Share this video, let people know, send them to the website, send them to the Instagram. If you know anyone in Texas, or if you're in Texas, I'm in East Rosedale, Fort Worth. 30 minutes from Dallas. Pretty easy to get to. My shop's right off of 820. And yeah, I think that's a good first vlog. Sorry that it was probably pretty shitty, but I'll work on it. All right? Peace.